I was like, damn, I'm bad.
You over there watching Sick of the Mighty Done Pass, man. Come on, man. Sick of the Mighty Done Pass. All right, man. Mic check. More Message Podcast. Your host, man, of course. I'm just putting out some content this week. This is not an interview style podcast, but I got my guy with me, Jason X. See how I'm doing a good job, bro.
Yeah,
I'm doing a real
yeah.
good job, man. I got my guy, Jason X, with me. We're going to talk about, it's Friday, man. Well, it's not Friday no more, but some music done dropped. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, lead us, man. What done dropped?
Yo, man. First off, you already know we got to talk about, man. J.COLE, the off season.
You want to lead up for J. Cole?
I mean, we can start off with NICKI if you want to.
Chill.
Start off with NICKI.
Like that.
I mean, because it was re-release of a mixtape. It wasn't like a whole new project.
Right.
It has some fire songs, new songs on it.
All right, let me see how it says do it this way. All right, we had a few people drop, so everybody was anticipating the J. Cole dropping, of course. We didn't know NICKI was dropping, right? That just was something she just came out with, right?
No, we thought she was just dropping a song. That's
Okay.
what we thought.
Kodak dropped, apparently, right?
Yeah,
we
EP.
knew that we was dropping, and that was pretty much it. I mean,
21 dropped the EP for the new Saw movie with Chris Rock, Spiral.
I want to see that movie too.
Yeah,
movie
it
looked
looked pretty good. Yeah. Samuel Jackson in it too.
I know what I want to start off with. Now, we did a podcast. We did Main and Slim. Shout out to you for coming on Main and Slim. Thank you again for that. Last minute notice. We did Main and Slim. Huh?
Need no splits.
No splits. Definitely not giving Jason X no splits. All right. But in the midst of us talking, we ended up giving academics some kudos, which we normally don't do. It's been a long time since we did that. But aside from the kudos we gave him, I asked Slim, I said, I don't know if I asked him on the podcast or off the podcast, because we have a lot of conversations before we record. As you can see, we do a lot of pre-production, post-production, and stuff like that. I wanted to discuss this, not discuss so much, but just talk about, for a quick second, this Meek Mill Lemon Pepper freestyle.
Oh, man.
It was ass to me. And I watched it with you, not the whole thing. I just stopped and turned it off. And I'm a Meek fan. Right? I'm not even saying this as a Drake fan. I'm not saying this as a fan of just, not trying to hate on Meek or nothing like that. The flow wasn't there. It was offbeat. Slim said something in the last episode, and I liked. He was like, well, he tried to give Tory more credit than Drake for whatever reason, and then he said, Tory had Controller, and the song, like I said, I'm not giving anybody credit for making a better song of a version of a song that's already out. So if you do Controller over, I'm expecting it to be better than Controller, because Controller is the song of the summer. So if you jump on it and you redo it, I would hope it's flames. That's just me. I don't know. Meek didn't do a great job. This is one of them times where I feel like certain people shouldn't jump on certain songs. I need you as a rapper to kind of chime in on that. I know you're trying to stay safe from this Meek slander, but the song, it's just not good, man. It's not good. The flow not good. The stuff he was saying wasn't even that great. I'm not liking it.
The flow definitely could have been better. Usually when people go and do these freestyles, what I'm expecting is for them to be like, for me to feel like, damn, they should have been an original version. Like this is a bad example. But Ludacris on one of them DJ Khaled. One of them DJ Khaled remixes, and he was like,
I'm So Hood?
I think so. One of them remixes, and he said I should have been on the original version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like that. Like how much they spitting, they felt like they belonged on the record. This freestyle, it did not belong on that motherfucker. Like
it didn't belong in the studio. They shouldn't have saved it. They shouldn't have put it out.
Yeah.
He shot a video for it.
It didn't belong on the internet, bro.
That means somebody around him said, "Yo, this is
this
fire."
The one, yeah.
No, it wasn't it. I haven't listened to a lot of them Pepper freestyles. I know my song got one. I would listen to his. I should listen to it before, so I could just say both of them ass or whatnot. But I'm a Meek fan. It's just not it, man. It's not it. I don't know what Meek going through. I know he got some situations going on right now. He in the tabloids. Once again, wishing the best, but that's not it. That wasn't it. And I like Meek. And Meek usually have dope freestyles to me. He jump on freestyles and they be dope. Meek, this ain't it. That ain't it. Not Lemon Pepper wasn't it, man. I ain't liking it. Different season the next time.
The streets want Benny though. Benny the Butcher, to be clear.
Benny Butcher on Lemon Pepper?
The streets. Well, as in streets, I mean Twitter. But yeah, Black Twitter want Benny the Butcher.
Twitter's the streets now.
Yeah, they want him to drop one.
Oh, Lemon Pepper.
He like, hey, should I do it? Yes, that'd be crazy.
I'm doing a challenge right now. I want all rappers to do a Lemon Pepper freestyle, so I can so anybody that has something to say about a certain rapper, I could tell them this is why you shouldn't say about that rapper. So, MEEK 0-2.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
0-3. Nah.
Okay. All right,
Nah. I'm gonna lie. Going bad. I did like MEEK first on there. I'm not gonna lie. So he did his thing on there, but no, he got that whole following Drake up thing, and I don't liking that. I'm sorry we spent a lot of time on MEEK, but that really pissed me off.
Yeah, we had to bring it up.
Yeah,
I thought we were gonna bring it up last time.
I stopped. I had to listen to it. I'm thinking MEEK, Lemon Pepper. The beat is fire. I remember you the one told me to listen to Lemon Pepper in the first place. The whole Drake one.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, all right. And that first time I heard it was with you.
Yeah.
Her MEEK's with you. Wasn't it for me? Yeah. I stopped. I said, whoa. This nigga got too many words. Too many words. He had too many words. He's trying to fit extra words in the beat. No, just calm down. Heart just turned purple. That's what I need to hear. I don't need to hear the other stuff he was talking about.
Who, what, when, they, there.
Yeah, like, there they go. No, I don't need to hear all that. That's just too much, bro. MEEK, Robert Williams. Nah, just chill, bro. Like, who are you? Just chill. But, in all seriousness, though, yeah, MEEK got to chill with that. But I hope, I'm a MEEK fan. I'm pretty sure he'll put out great songs. Sometimes you miss. I mean, it happens. When you gonna put on Lemon Pepper freestyle, or you scared now?
I mean, I can do it, but nah.
Y'all hit the streets.
It's a trend.
Twitter.
A trend, man. It's a trend. Twitter. I don't follow trends, if y'all know that, man.
I don't follow trends.
I said them, man. But since we talking about that, let's transition into his ex. Let's transition to Nicki. Let's transition to Nicki, man. Nicki drops basically re-released on streaming platforms her mixtape. What was the name of it?
Oh, I ain't looking that up, man.
Yeah, she re-released her mixtape.
You don't need to know
I forgot the name of
Nicki,
it. I forgot the name of it. I don't know why. I just drew a blank right now. But the first song is Seeing Green, new song. Wayne, Drake.
Yeah.
Have you heard it?
No, I haven't heard about it. I heard something about her saying she had writer's block and he helped her writer's block or something like that. And I guess that explains why we got them subpar Nicki verses. But I want to be on record saying that Nicki's subpar verses are still better than a lot of rappers. A lot of rappers.
Yeah.
Regular verses. I think we gave Nicki a lot of flack because of the drama she was in, and that's granted. Just like MEEK. MEEK got a lot of flack when he in drama. But I want to say this to Nicki. You're appreciating his rap culture.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Not as a female MC, as an MC.
Most definitely.
That's just my take on that. I'm not biased towards Nicki. I'm not a super fan, nothing like that. She is the best female rapper, and she's better than a lot of male rappers. She's gonna go down as a top 50 rapper of all time. So that's my take on that.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. I agree with that take. She been here. She put her stamp on the game from Monster on down. Like she was already killing it before then.
You love Monster, bro. It's like
I do love the
second and third Monster reference
like,
in the last 10 days.
Because
spit her verse.
I already knew. No, I'm not doing that. But
time out. Time out. So last time you couldn't spit a Bow verse. Now you don't know Nicki verse.
Oh my god, I know the verse. Why would I have to spit the verse?
It's just funny to do on a podcast. I don't know.
No, man, I need to spit the verse, man.
Hey, Nicki, some
you be a rap artist, you be on podcasts, they want you to rap all the time. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I'm here to talk, bro.
Hey, imagine a podcast going somewhere and they want me to talk.
I'm here to.
Nah, I can't do that, nigga. I'm gonna go ahead and talk, nigga. What's my take, nigga?
I'm on here to get my takes, bro.
As far as music though, I thought it was a good day for music. I wanna get into Cole last. I'm trying to like get everybody out of the way first.
I got you.
People are saying that Kodak's project isn't great.
I see a lot of trash cans.
Well, I'm hearing it saying it's ass. Slim said it was trash.
Yes,
but I didn't get to listen to it yet. I'm not going to first. Like if I had to pick between Cole and Kodak, it's Cole, of course, because that's my music. But I don't know. Like what are we expecting from Kodak? Because that's your era. Like what does Kodak mean to that culture? I know he started a lot of things. He would, I guess you can. I mean, he that's stuff he was saying. I don't know how true that is. He was saying he started the whole spread challenge. He started saying this, started saying that. So what does he mean to that generation, that culture? When you talk about Juice WRLD, you talk about Lil Durk and all that era. Like, what does Kodak rank amongst that class? And what does he bring to that class? Like, talk to me about Kodak. School me on Kodak real quick.
I mean, his vibe and what he can bring to the game is not necessarily the same way as Lil Baby, but kind of like in that lane of that energy Lil Baby brings or whatever. He can bring that to the game. He bring his southern roots to the game. He has a different. He's kind of like Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane.
Was there a Kodak wave?
Yeah, it's definitely a Kodak wave.
Explain the wave to me. Like, when did it start? What? Give me some songs. Like, if somebody watching this don't know nothing about Kodak, like what could they go to listen to? But I know for me, my first real song of like saying like this, he might be it. I heard some song with him in French. I seen him on Raw Star a little bit. I liked his older stuff. He was skinny then and small, but I have to say it was No Flocking for me.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. That was the one. Yeah,
and be honest,
that was the one for me.
I heard it was on Snapchat. It was a white girl too at that. I'm not trying to throw race in there to be racial or like that, but it was a white girl that I knew I was real cool with, and it was on her Snap. I guess she was drunk and she was rapping it, and I was like, "Hold up, time out." For one, definitely she didn't say the N word, so clap it up for her. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Definitely didn't say the N word. But I was like, okay, who is this spitting though?
Yeah.
And then from there, I went and listened to it, and I've been hooked like ever since. That athlete, Kodak introduced me to rappers like, actually being okay with liking and knowing their music. Rappers like Durk, Chief. Not that I didn't like music before, just like I put them all in that same category. And when I started like Kodak, I started to open up to more music. Mm-hmm. That's how you get me listening to like somebody like King Von or Lil Baby. Without me hearing that and liking that particular song and liking his how he was, I don't think I would ever been open or susceptible to that kind of music. Me personally, I can't speak for you though.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that take. I heard him on his freestyle over Cell Therapy though too, from Giddy Mob. That was like it came out like 5 or 6 years ago. He's going crazy. I was like, yeah, I fuck with this dude.
What's your fascination with older music? And I'm only asking that because not in a bad way. Just I like that about you, of course. But and we talking music, like this is all music really right now. So one thing I always give you credit for is the fact that you are very musically inclined. You know your music history. You are very what's the word I'm looking for? Damn. You're not in one area. You don't just like gangster rap. You don't just like soulful rap. You just don't like I guess centric rap or that Kanye backpack type rap. You like all kinds of rap. You can spit something from Busta Rhymes in 92. You can also spit something from Hove in 98, Hove in 2014, 2004. You can spit some old Ye, some new Ye, old Nas, new Cole, Kendrick. But you can spit a lot of that stuff. Like what's your fascination with that kind of music? And
it just got a certain energy to it that you really can't get, and you can get, but you rarely see in today's music realm with the different kind of beats they choose and different frequencies they use and the different content they choose to speak on or whatever. It's a different energy back then. People know that. Like you go listen to fucking Tribe Called Quest album or Nas album or shit what's a DMX, a 98 DMX album or a Tupac album, and then listen to something from now. It's a total different energy. For the most part, you might get that same energy with like a Kendrick album or a Cole. Some artists out there like that give you that same energy as it back then. So that's why I think people just make it seem like we just stay hooked up on like 90s being like the golden era. It's just the sound of then, like how diverse it was and how potent the fucking content was.
That's the word I was looking for earlier, was diverse. You have a very diverse ear when it comes to music. Even amongst artists, not just all black artists and some white. It's like you got an ear for music. If I ask you these questions like with Kodak, because that's something you would know. You know what I'm saying? By the time I met Kodak, he was, I'm pretty sure, already established. Yeah, I liked him already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm actually been listening to. I actually was driving one time with a girl. and we were going to I think the beach or something like that, and they were playing Testimony, and she was saying that was her favorite song, and I at time like it was just weird to me. I'm like, why would I listen to this? But I like it now. You know what I'm saying? So. Shout out to Kodak, but I heard this was a miss. This is, I said good things about him because I can't diss his album yet.
Yeah,
I don't believe in doing that. I haven't heard great reviews for his album. But I'm the type of person I like to hear music myself.
Yeah.
Me personally, just because everybody got a different ear, and I know what Kodak I like. It might not be the Kodak they like. All right. So I guess without further ado, let's get into this Cole, man. Off season. Look, calm down. You already too hyped, bro. Like, look at your face. Like, what's up with you? Look at my man's face. Look at him. Look at. I see teeth all in the camera, man. Yo, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Dog, you press play. The first shit you hear is Cam, nigga.
Oh yeah, yes, definitely.
I said, what the fuck? What is going on? What is going on?
I'm gonna be honest with you, right, and say this. When I first heard the intro, I almost woke up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, I'm gonna stay up.
Yeah.
That to me, I felt it just felt. We talk about the 90s in a certain sound. You felt that Dipset sound, like that's the era. People did have mixed reviews on that particular song for some reason, I guess.
Well,
maybe,
for real?
I think a younger generation, it's a mixed generation listening to the album right now, because music is one of them things right now where not everybody jumping on one day normally. So artists like Cole, Drake, Kendrick, they get their days, and technically speaking, it's just their days. That's it. So if you are a young guy, a young person, you still listen to it because you're trying to be up and you want to talk about music, but you're listening from an era like you really like Baby and you like Kodak and you like that, and that's not the music Cole makes. So you don't understand that intro. You don't understand that beat and what it means. You don't understand that sample and who used it. You don't understand all of that.
Yeah.
They're not listening like, oh, this is they just like
that's you do know. That's you don't know from Jay-Z.
No,
like
they don't know.
That's
they don't know.
They literally don't know. Yeah.
So it's a lot of that. And
who's that at the end? Is that the guy who used to do songs with LMAO?
Yeah.
Like,
and then the thing is, you got some people who like they might know Jim Jones, don't know Cam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they might even know who Cam really like. Cam is Cam.
Why they posting pictures with J.COLE and Pink Fur? Like, what's going on?
Exactly.
I'm so confused.
They don't understand the dynamic of that record and what that intro means. Because that intro, like, I knew when I heard that, I said, okay, he's spitting this album. Like, that let me know. You know what? I'm going to say this. You know how we talked on last pod, on Main and Slim, we talked about the interlude, and Slim asked you what you thought it meant for the album. I can't speak to that. Because I think the interlude didn't give me what I thought the album was going to be. Because the album was better than I thought from the interlude. Yeah. It actually was like he played us a little bit like, I'm going to give you some, no, but he gave us some heat. Yeah. But the intro, I knew then I said, okay, he ain't playing. Yeah. Because you don't play like that. The intro to me, I always tell you, I tell anybody that any independent artist that do a project, the intro to me is the most important part. If I don't like the intro, I'm not going further in the album. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. When I hear the coin drop, I know What Up Gangsta coming on next. I'm good. Yeah. It's just certain intros that I know I like. And this is one of them now. Like, this is probably one of my favorite Cole intros right now. So I think the intro definitely gave me a good idea what the album's gonna be about.
Yeah, I was just saying that today because I was talking to Sade, shout out to On Edge, you know what I'm saying? But I was talking to her about it, and I was like, I really think this is one of his best intros. Like, he has a lot of great intros across mixtapes, albums, and they use great samples and everything.
I said that last time. I said I like Friday Night Lights and I like Yours Truly. Those intros, like, they give me a
Truly Yours, bro.
Oh, Truly, I'm sorry. Truly Yours, I'm sorry. But those intros, and 1 and 2, I like 1
and 2. Yeah, that's crazy.
Because they were five.
Any Given Sunday is fire, too. The little EPs?
Nah, I ain't check.
You listen to those?
No.
Oh yeah, those are crazy. Those dropping in between like Truly Yours.
I do want to ask you a question on my way to the end. We're going to end with that, but because you just brought up a good point. I want to kind of go deep into it in the last episode. I want to do that here. But let's talk about the album. I feel like personally, could you play some more songs? I can't give it a full rundown review. I can just give it I can give it a reaction. My reaction to it is he really didn't miss on the album to me. It's not a song that I could say I don't like.
Yeah.
He didn't miss. He's spitting. The bars is there. But Cole, he normally bring that. I want to thank him for not being selfish, stepping aside and saying, you know what? This is probably an album I don't need to produce. And I think that is the best thing he could have did because sonically, I can't speak to it yet. I don't jump the gun. On first listen, I'm more comfortable with this album than others he's made. Just sonically alone. That's like nothing else, just sonically. So that's just me. Y'all might feel differently. I don't know. Like y'all Cole fans might feel differently, but to me, I like this.
Yeah, I definitely fuck with it. I agree with that because most albums is mostly him as the main producer. You might get like a little sprinkle here and there from somebody else, another known producer, whatever. He had heavy hitters on this motherfucker, like Boy Wonder off top. That's the intro. Boy Wonder on the fucking intro, nigga. And they add Jake One, goddamn DJ Dahi, a whole bunch of. He had a whole fucking Timbaland. Goddamn, it was a whole bunch of motherfuckers on here, bro. And he like let them do their shit. Like he kind of stepped away, and he gave us some motherfucking features on here.
That's another thing I like. I think all the features, Lil Baby, you played that for me.
21.
You gotta give Lil Baby his credit right
Boss, now. Black.
I'm gonna go on record saying he get the best flow in the game right now.
Yeah,
I don't see nobody else's flow being better than his in the game right now.
And his dot verse, like he don't use the same flow on anyone. He switches it up.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know, it's something about him. Something about him when he know who he on the song with, bro. He know who he on the song with.
Yeah, he show up every time. That's why I like it's the sport. You gotta give him credit for that. The sport just showing up. Like he could be one of them artists. What's the guy name that was on that last Drake tape? Cardi, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. He had a trash verse too. I can't think of his name. He got a baby with that white chick.
Playboy Cardi?
Playboy Cardi, yeah. Horrible verse on that last.
You talking about the mixtape?
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
Dark. I love that mixtape too, but I can't think of the name of it. I know you're talking about, but what about him?
He was just horrible.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, I'm not his mixtape. I'm talking about he did the song with Drake on the Drake. Like,
I got you.
I ain't like Cardi verse, but I feel like when you know what song you on, who you on a song with, you supposed to. That's your opportunity to shine.
To step it up, yeah.
And Baby has done that every time he been on a song with somebody. I even listen to song with him in Money Bag. Like every feature he do, it's like he kind of take the song. All right, so if you on first listen or you listen probably 1,000, 15,000 times a day, I can see in your face you just seem actually overjoyed with coldness. Are you satisfied? Like, do you feel like the anticipation was worth it? Is it better than the last album on first listen? Do you think it's too early to call yet?
The last album was For Your Eyes Only, right?
Nah, it was
K.O.D. Yeah, I don't know why I keep making something.
Do you not like K.O.D.?
I do like K.O.D. But the sound on that was totally different. Like he was switching it up. He started switching it up on there. Like
that's when I started liking him.
It's a disconnect.
Like, I always like Cole. I meant like as far as like his album. I thought that for a minute he was doing too much of something he shouldn't have been doing. I don't know what it was. He always can rap, but to me it was about him getting I don't know, getting like the music, cause he always can rap. The flow was there. I think it's just putting together a great body of work. To me, was always his issue, and I think it's because he was producing everything.
Yeah, because wearing too many hats can definitely weigh you down.
Well, you do that. You do both. You plan on stopping now?
No,
making your own beats.
No, no time soon. I do get beats from other people though. It's like I'm doing a balance of them. I am doing both of them, but I don't see myself just stopping. Let somebody else produce my whole shit. Unless you really fire, like, you know what I'm saying. I gotta really trust you, whatever. But yeah, I definitely fuck with this album. I think it's kind of early to say it's better than the last album. Right now, kinda.
I was only asking about first listen, but I know it's kind of hard to gauge.
Yeah. I'm just saying right now.
Plenty of times since then by now. So
because I fuck with the messaging on the last album, but this one, yeah, like off first listening, yeah, you can kind of say that, yeah. But time will tell. I hear people calling it a classic.
We gotta address early. That. We gotta address that. I'm gonna tell you this. It's the rule, and I'm making a rule right now. All right, we're gonna discuss the classic though. The rule is this, man. You cannot call an album any body of work a classic within the first 24 hours of it dropping. I'm sorry. There's no way you can declare something a classic. Can you guess and be right? Yes. You can say it now, and then 2, 3 years, 4, 5 years from now, we may say, you know what, you was right. But there's no way to really call it a classic in current time. A classic is, you don't know something's classic in current time anyway. That's not what a classic is.
Yeah, you can.
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
And I get it. Maybe something is so good you just want to say like, yo, I want to, but so let's get into a classic because that's gonna piss me off. I'm sorry, because seeing that pissed me off, and I'm a Cole fan.
Yeah.
I would get mad if I said about Drake.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. You're not Hove. I don't care who you're not dropping anything, and I'm gonna say it's a classic within the first 24 hours. 48 hours, 96 hours. It don't matter. I'm not gonna say that. Unless now I can say I can compare it to other bodies of work, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. And if it's the best body of work you ever did, I'll say that's your best album.
Yeah.
A classic though, come on, you can't. So what's the classic? Let's talk about that for a minute, man.
Well, a classic to me is,
and it's all subjective. It could be just the one, and I can have my own.
Classic to me is something that's not gonna get stale. Like that shit gonna sound the same way it sounded the first time you press play.
Okay.
The exact same like feeling. Like yeah, you start feeling like I won't feel like this today, and you go and press that damn album, or you go press that damn song, or whatever, and it's years down the road. Like mad time didn't pass, and you haven't got used to it. You know what I'm saying? You still fuck with the certain parts of it. You still get the same type of bounce you had when you first heard the motherfucker. That's a classic to me. Like Kendrick or something. Like I remember people did this with Kendrick Damn album. As soon as Damn came out, it was like, this is a classic. It's a classic, man. Y'all heard that? And like, no, it just dropped. It literally just came out.
I was saying Damn.
Yeah. Like what the fuck? Like niggas is wild. And then as time passed, you still had those same reactions to those songs. You're like, yeah, it's a classic. It's definitely a classic, bro. But yeah, what about you?
For me, I think that it's kind of to pick up what you said. I kind of feel like it's somewhat timeless music, but it also bring you to that time.
I like that, timeless.
You know, it bring you to that time. So, and I like to use actual musical things. So I would say like Michael Jackson. Off the Wall, Thriller, classics. It bring you to that time, but it's also timeless. I could ride to it today, but be thinking like, damn, what was niggas doing in the 80s? Like, you know what I'm saying? This was crazy. Like, imagine you plays in a girl come up in the 80s. Like, you know, that's classic to me. I'm thinking about that. If you're gonna talk about the rap side, for me, I would always use Give It a Shot Trying. It's a classic to me. I always think about that time. Put me in 03, 04, that era, that time. Baggy jeans, big white tees, oversized hats. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it put me in that time. That's me. That's classical to me. It's timeless music, but also at the same time, it's music that's gonna bring you into a certain time period. Mm-hmm. So if you ever wanted to know what the 90s was like, you go to 90s music. Mm-hmm. Which is why we always big up 90s music, because a lot of that music is classic music.
Yeah.
Why? Because it still get played today. It's still better than some songs today.
Yeah.
But it also brings you to the 90s. You play SWV. You know what I'm saying? You play Mary J. Blige. You know, you play Hole. You play Tribe Called Quest. You play Busta Rhymes. You play DMX. These are all prominent. Anything from Puff Daddy and the Family.
There's some Mobb Deep.
Rough Riders.
Yeah.
And a lot of up north music, so to speak.
Yeah.
You still got your Outkast, 90s vibes. You know what I'm saying? So it's all of them artists are classical artists that got classic projects, but their projects bring you to a certain era.
Yeah.
When you hear it.
Yeah.
When you hear Shook Ones, it's 90s.
Yeah.
8 Mile is a good movie because that beat.
Yeah.
That's why. I'll watch it,
Definitely
intro, and I turn it
yeah.
off afterwards. I ain't gonna lie, I turn it off.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to hear the beginning. Now what? You know, I don't need to see, Bone and Mom Spaghetti. I'm good. But But on the real, though, like that's what a classic is to me. So it's no way you can call something a classic in 24 hours. 'Cause I don't know if we listen to this Cole in 3 weeks. I would like to say we will be.
Yeah.
Of course, because it's Cole. But I'm also understanding in today's era, in today's climate, you really can't call nothing a classic for the main reason is music is so fast now.
Mm-hmm.
You could put a project out today and niggas want another project in a month.
Yeah.
Lil Baby put up. I'm not saying he put a classic out, but he put a good body of work out last year with a lot of songs on it. And I'm starting to think that's what you got to do. I know we in this culture we been putting 12. That's a good album, but I think in order to stretch it out, you got to kind of. Everything is changing. The music climate is changing, so it's gonna be hard to even make classics now. So somebody want to say the classic in 24 hours. I'm like, how are we gauging that? Like, what makes it a classic? Is this gonna be the album of 2021? Because if it's not, then that's already not a classic. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I get that.
And I know you said like the damn me for instance, I like Good Kid, Mad City. It put me in Compton.
Yeah, most definitely.
As being a good kid in that actually matters. You know what I'm saying? So it's timeless because I still like the music, but it does put me in a certain era.
Yeah.
It made me feel like, okay, the peer pressures of a teen or a somebody who not really with it, but just down there with the homies and all that. So that's classical music to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the music that I like and I like to use as classical music. To me personally, I don't see how anybody can fix their fingers to type or lips to say, this is a classic in 20. Unless you're just being funny and you're just saying it's just that damn good. I can understand that. But any other thing you gotta, because a classic, most classics ain't determined years down the line.
Yeah, they revisit it.
Until you put another body of work out that kind of you can compare it to. And honestly, that's kind of, that's another way to determine classics too. Some people get classics based off, they got 3 albums out, which is good albums. And you got to pick one. And whichever one is most timeless, that's when I gets it. You know what I'm saying? I think we talked to Slim last night. He was saying how he thought Drake's Take Care was the classic. That time is a time. Is it my favorite? No, but I get why people say that. It's the time, the way the music was going, the sound. He kind of owned that era. I can understand that.
It's about to be 10 years, man. That shit crazy.
And the shit still kind of slides today. You know what I'm saying? It still goes. So definitely, it's timeless music. So that can be considered one. I'm not saying it is. I'm just throwing out things like this to get the people listeners an idea of what we talking about.
Yeah.
If you just start throwing albums out, we could say this is a classic. It's something that we probably never consider a classic, but we throw it out now, probably a classic. When Outkast came out with Stank on You back in the day, it probably wasn't a classic. Yeah. They liked it a lot though. Yeah. But it mean a lot more now than it did back then.
Definitely.
You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Especially because of what Atlanta had done. Atlanta has done since then. That shows you, okay, well, let's go back to what started things, and you got to go to that album. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. When you start saying, well, damn, why did Atlanta start taking over? You got to go to the album. Yeah. That whole speech, and I got something to say. You got to go to that. It didn't mean nothing then because we care about Pac and Biggie. Like, but it mean more a lot now. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my take. I could be wrong, but like the way I read music, I don't feel like just throwing a classic word out. You can't just throw out C's, bro. You just don't do that. Classic is like, it's something got to be earned. And I want to go on record the same. When I was thinking about this, I started thinking about 2 albums. I thought about The Massacre and Give You That Trying, right? Yeah. Give You That Trying is the classic. Yeah. To me, Massacre's the better album. Just me personally. I think sonically, I think artistically, it's better. Flow-wise, it's better. Give You That Trying is raw, but it's a moment. The Massacre's not really a moment. It's a moment for 50. It's more for hip-hop and stuff, but when we picking the two, we picking Give You That Trying. Because it's raw, you fresh out of whatever you came from, your poverty, all that stuff. You more in tune with the streets. Massacre is artistry. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you kind of got to play with both sides, both things. So
the songs was well written on The Massacre. That motherfucker was making
artistically, like he wanted to, he
good
had a vision
hooks and shit
for everything.
It was like niggas was getting mad at him. Like, oh, this nigga writing songs and shit. Like,
I remember that.
Star freestyle, nigga. What you doing?
I remember.
Stop talking about killing niggas.
I had got some money and I went and bought it the first day it came out, and I remember listening to it, even though I had read the lyrics all week, read the lyrics online all week, trying to see how he was gonna say it. And if I listened to, I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, I don't know, because it wasn't rough. It wasn't like the thuggish or tough music I liked. But as I got older and started listening to it more and more, I'm like, yo, this is actually better music than this first one. But you know, we were so used to, and I'm saying, music at the time. Because at the time, gangsta music was in. That was it. We didn't want to hear nothing else. Kanye West and all of them started to bring that other kind of music in there.
Yeah.
That's how you get your Drakes, your Wale's, your J. Cole's, your Kendricks. People that wasn't really on that whole I'm gonna shoot you type stuff.
Yeah.
In 03, you told nigga you were gonna shoot him? Yeah. You had bars, nigga.
Yeah.
I'll shoot you and you'll... That was a bar. Whatever you were doing.
Oh my God.
Whatever nigga said you were gonna do after he shot you was a bar.
Oh,
but then we had to change things and music started to elevate and we started allowing other identities in rap and started being okay with that. Because remember, Kanye West was a sucker rapper at first. Yeah. He could have been a better fighter than anybody. Yeah. More tougher than anybody. But at the time, you know, that just go with back to what I'm saying, why certain things would be a classic. Mm-hmm. So Kanye what's the first album he put out?
College Dropout.
Could be a classic because of that time. Yeah. Like this started that gangsta music being like, hey, let's chill out because we can rap like this too.
Yeah.
It let people that slide in the neighborhood like, oh, I could be a rapper too. I ain't tough like him, but I can rap like him.
Yeah.
Everything at the time, bro. So you gotta kind of I would love to have that conversation with more artists. And you are an artist, so and you know your stuff, but this is off the fly. We just thought about doing this just to put something out, but yeah, that classic word it get thrown around a lot, and I ain't here for it, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Either, man. It's crazy. We gotta leave that for significant releases.
Ooh, I like that word.
Yeah, significant releases. You come out of
and I would say Cole is a significant release. It's just damn, but
yeah, it is. It is.
It's literally just been 24 hours now. Just so we clear, we recording this. It's Saturday morning. It's 1 a.m. Cole's album has literally been out for a day now. Mm-hmm. People was calling them classic 12 hours ago.
Off red.
We gotta. At some point, we gotta stop the shit, man. Like this, it can't go on much longer, bro. It can't.
But thinking about it now, keep thinking about it over and over. Why that people might be saying that is because just you can recognize that something is good, though. You can't recognize something good. Like this might wind up being one of the best intros. And thinking about it, like how the samples used on it, the way Cam is used. Cause I don't know if I've heard Cam do a fucking narrate an intro before.
I seen something. I'll make sure you finish. I'm gonna cut you off. I seen something. There's two things I want to address. You just said. For one, the intro, right? It's big to us because of what we know and what we know of music and how we know music and how we digest music and music we like. I don't know if the intro is big to everybody. Mm-hmm. It should be, but that also is depending on what you like and what you know.
Yeah.
Secondly, I would like to, if I had to ask Cole a question, I want to know what goes into it. I'm asking you if you know. I don't know. I wonder what goes into an artist's mind to say, I just want you to talk on this. Don't rap. Because I would have loved to hear Cameron rap on there.
God.
And let me tell you why. Because Cam is people don't like to give Cam credit. I know he got some wild lines sometimes. Yeah. I know that. He said, Cam said, I get computers puting. That's crazy. Yeah. He said, I get computers puting. That's crazy, bro. But he also got one of my favorite lines in that song too, like bodyguard for what, dog? I'd rather shoot. So I like that too. But long story short, Cam can rap. So I would love to have heard him rap on there and them have like a monumental moment. But I get where it probably didn't make sense for him to rap. Like, what are we doing here? What are we passing off or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm curious to that. I'm curious to that. Better than we always talk about how he wanted this whole verse and he got Mr. Nice watching me like, that's what you got? I think that's the verse you got?
Yeah, we trying to.
But you don't give Cam a verse? You know?
We gotta let that go, bro. We got like that didn't exist, bro. I don't even count that as a feature. That's the only feature he got from Hov. And people was putting it up and I ain't gonna say no names, but people was making posters out of some of the lyrics and putting it in their studios.
Don't say names.
This is crazy, man. Anyway.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think it's dope for him to be like, the approach Cam with that. Because it's like, damn, what you must think highly of me. You want me to talk on your intro? Like, for this highly anticipated album and shit, it just shows how much respect he got for Cam. But the process behind it, I think probably he could have been thinking, if you got the You Don't Know sample, and then you got the Lil Jon Eastside Boys.
Oh, here go the think piece.
You got that. And that sampled into that album in the feel of it it felt like something that could have came on Rockefeller or something, or around that time. So you thinking like
Cole wanna officially feel like he's a Rockefeller artist?
Guess what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. He probably went and was like, or just something for that time period. Like Cam, if you think of Cam fits in that time, that era, he's going in. It's prime time around that area.
Hey, you could be right. I'm not saying you're wrong because all this is just we just thinking. I just thought that like for me being a Cam fan somewhat, I always liked Cam's intros. Mm-hmm. I always thought he started albums off right. Mm-hmm. Even if he didn't finish them off right, because I'm not gonna lie, Cam not the best
album artist,
project put together person ever, but he always started it off right. He always had a theme, and that theme was over, and he had great skits. Cam was just funny. He bring life to the project, and I think that's kind of what he wanted with this, to me. But like I said, these are all think pieces we don't know. I wish when Coles do interviews or he do a podcast, and then we do
he definitely bring it. Shit. He definitely bring the energy.
Yeah, I like this. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this, Cole. So I want to ask you this question that we talk about to end it, not end it right now, but kind of close out with this though. After listening to this project, where you ranking Cole and Kendrick? It didn't change for you? And if it didn't,
yeah,
what would make it change for you? I know you married to the Kendrick being number one. I know that because I'm married to somebody being number one as well. I'm married to that opinion. So and you can answer it in full how you want to answer it.
Yeah.
So what other being married to his opinion, would that always put Cole at 2 or 3?
No, I think this is interchangeable. It's just like basketball, like how.
Nah, it's not like basketball.
I think so.
LeBron ain't changed.
Yeah,
to me.
but you see how the view of the world was changing it up when LeBron's out of the playoffs. LeBron down. Kawhi best player in the league right now. Oh, Giannis the best player in the league right now.
Can I say something about that?
Look at Kevin Durant. Hey, look at Steph. I
never thought
Steph going
Kawhi
crazy.
was the best player in the league.
That's you.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about people.
Okay.
I ain't talking about you.
They probably the same people that
I'm not even saying that.
It's probably the same people that said this is a classic.
Yeah. The instant gratification people, like they wild
for the moment people.
Yeah, for the moment people. So
non-classical people.
So in the realm of that gazing, yeah, because 90s, if you don't put an album out, what honestly, no, because Biggie took a while.
The 90s,
between Ready to Die and Life After Death.
The calculator was every 2 years.
He took a while. So and Biggie still was fire. Biggie still had a good
jumped
run.
on things though, and then Diddy was a smart guy. But most artists did 2 years. It was 2 years. An album lasted 2 years. He's
taking a long time, but I think you still like you brought this point before. I think it probably was last podcast, and you were saying you're only as good as your last project. I think other people have said that too. You're only as good as your last body of work. Or
right.
whatever.
I think so.
Damn is still a classic album. It's still sliding or whatever. So he's still technically at number one spot, but he's looking at niggas that's doing it right now, like LeBron. Okay, this is to bring it back to basketball. LeBron not in the MVP slots. Like, far as him playing, yeah, when he playing, he on that court and he playing the whole season, he gonna be in top 5 MVP, top 2 probably. But he been injured, so that nigga he not winning MVP this year. He got fucking Luka.
But he did win MVP in the last finals. So where did that put him?
Yeah, he's up there. Yeah, he's number one. But I'm saying, like, far as right now, we got to get you by that. So far as right now, and the other two haven't dropped nothing. Cole got number one spot right now. Right now. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But so we talking about overall.
So
overall, I got Kendrick.
Okay.
But right now, Cole got the spot. The other two got come.
So I'm not really trying to compare the whole. I know your opinion on Drake and all that, but I always talk about the main two, because that's something more to talk about when it comes to you and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I like Cole's lyrical ability better than I like Kendrick's. That's just me. I don't know if it's Kendrick's voice.
Let me ask you a question. Have you heard Black Friday?
Nah, but I worked the last few Black Fridays.
No. Have you heard Black Friday?
I haven't heard it.
It's Kendrick and Cole
on the same
dropped a freestyle on each other's popping song at the time. Cole drops on All Right, which was popping at the time, and then Kendrick drops on Tale of Two Cities.
Okay.
And they go crazy. And they both dropped it like the same day. And you kind of get a gauge of who doing what.
Nah, see, you can't gauge of just one thing though.
It's kind of like you kind of get a little.
But see, that's like me saying,
like as an example.
But if we go listen to the My Son Lemon Pepper freestyle after this, I said right.
Yeah,
his is better. Is he a better rapper than Meek now?
No, but
that kind of gauges where they at though.
No, like, I'm saying it's something you could put up in there in the conversation because it's already other things that go with that.
Do they have songs together that we can
of them spitting?
Yes.
No.
So we need that. We need that.
Yeah, we do need that because niggas wanna. I'm gonna jump on the hook, bro. I'm just producers for you.
But I can tell you,
I'm gonna just hum on this part.
Yeah, it's wild.
I don't know what them niggas got going on.
But I heard they put I don't know. No. I heard they put music out and they got projects together and what have you.
Niggas got some
bromance thing they got going
15-year-old albums and shit. I heard a piece of nobody's trying to hear that, bro. Not right now.
And maybe it could be me. I don't know. Maybe it could be more cause I lean towards the East Coast. I don't know. I just think outright, just if we put them in a room and let them go, I just feel like I just feel like Cole will outlast Kendrick.
Yeah.
I just feel like he would outlast him. I don't think Kendrick is gonna out rap Cole.
I got you.
If you just give him a bunch of beats and they just go just be a rapper. No. I don't know if Kendrick can freestyle like off the top. I don't care for that either. I'm not a big on that. Like I don't feel like that makes you a worse rapper because you can't do it. I don't think it makes you. It does make you better because you can. But I'm not giving you 1,000 points for being a freestyle. That's just good for you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling like if I give you a beat, give him a beat, you right. I don't know. I just feel like Cole's a spitter. I don't know. Kendrick to me, he's never been a spitter to me. I like the way he rap though.
How informed are you on Kendrick's music though? I
heard Good Kid, Mad City, and it's a classic. I do like it. I've heard him rap. I just watched old videos of him rapping and stuff. My first introduction to him, I'm not gonna lie, was on the Take Care thing, and I always skipped that song. I never really cared about it. It was a good story, I guess, but it wasn't for me. I don't know, but Cole, I just always thought he could spit. It took me a minute to listen to Cole. I always overlooked it for a little while, but he just can rap. Like
he didn't even know Mance was on Stars Born on Blueprint 3. That's wild.
Stop playing. No,
that's wild.
I forgot. I didn't say I didn't know. I forgot.
Nah.
Could that be a star? Yeah, I know.
Come on, dog. Come on, dog. I heard that. I was like, okay, he might be here. He could be here for a minute.
Not Stars Born.
No, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so I know you're being funny, but the thing was, when I did hit the album, I like the album. It was cool, Blueprint 3 is cool, Yeah, but I still didn't put the two and two. Oh, this was the nigga from here. Yeah. I like Cole for something totally different. Forgot I even knew that he rapped on there. Yeah. That's how good he was. Yeah. That he reintroduced himself to me. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard to reintroduce yourself. So, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I do need to. I can't do it though. I'm not gonna. I just can't. I can't sit there and listen to Kendrick. It's not. It's not for me. I can't.
You're just saying that. I think you're saying that because of Two Pimp a Butterfly. Two Pimp a Butterfly. I never has made you go no. Like Kendrick, no.
I never listened to Pimp a Butterfly. Like, I never listened to it. I never tried to listen to it ever.
You look anti-woke Twitter. Get you away from him, bro.
No, it's just that he was never my cup of tea. You know how like it's certain rappers that just like I'm gonna go listen to it because he just never was that for me. I don't know what it was. I don't think it's nothing personal with him. It's just, but I love Good Kid, Mad City. I can listen to that all day. I think it's a great body of work. Probably one of the greatest albums we ever heard in the last. When it came out, 2013, 12, 11, something like that.
12.
Last 10 years, probably one of the best albums in the last 10 years. So, I like the album, but I mean, it ain't no code. I don't know. But then again, so do Kendrick got them things I like? They go to the radio station freestyle. They do. How many he got? Those?
Good bit.
But is it better than Cole's last one?
It's up there. It's about the same, like 1-1.
I think that's biased.
Because it's like 1-1. Because when Cole went to go crazy on Hot 97, when he did like 3 freestyles back to back on fucking Fun Master Flex.
I remember that.
Kendrick did the same thing. Versus we never heard before. Versus we haven't heard since. Nah, no. Hey, I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna give you a little preview of the album, bro. You know how that go.
Yeah, preview of the album. That was the old. That was the old.
Here we go.
Platform.
Preview of the album.
That was the old recipe. You give him some verses from the album when somebody else beat.
This nigga Kanye spitting. Oh man, this is the same verses.
All of them did that. Meek, all of them have done that before though.
Pusha spitting. Oh man, this shit for New God Flow.
It's the era though, bro. Like, come on now.
Man.
You gotta. Niggas ain't got time to be going to Flex and get Flex some new material, man. Flex is a fucking clown. You crazy? For him to do this? Come on now. This nigga Flex be like. Flex be bugging out, but like, come on. This nigga Flex be like. They don't be saying that. Nigga say,
Flex for the love to have Iggy Azalea there, bro.
Oh yeah, Flex is wild out. New York, do you hear this? Flex is a clown, man.
Oh my
You can't go up there and give Flex new balls, man. You gotta say that for your album. Give him some shit on your album, man. Give him a preview. That's all. But overall, so you saying right now Cole's one, but in your opinion, you think Kendrick is a better rapper than Cole?
Yeah, I think overall. We talking about from this era.
I think Kendrick is a better artist than Cole. I don't think
Kendrick gonna be better than the other two.
Is Kendrick putting out music? You think?
I think he's gonna drop this year.
Well, he
I think it's the way it's looking. I was already saying that it's looking a little wild right now.
He don't drop this year. What did that mean for this trio that people been arguing for a while? His
one. I hate to say that. Because if you go 5 years without dropping nothing, your one spot will probably go down to 2. Because somebody can go take your spot, bro.
Right.
Somebody can take your spot. If LeBron don't go back, like LeBron my favorite player. Let me say that because I keep bringing this
I think we know that now. Yeah.
LeBron my favorite player all time. That's my goal. Whatever. But if this nigga stop playing basketball, or he just stopped playing at a certain level, or he not playing at all, and fucking KD go do a 3-peat or some shit, and he get more rings than niggas gonna be trying to put KD up there over LeBron. I'm telling you right now.
I believe you.
That definitely happened. If you just stop out of the blue, like it's some other people that's happened with. I ain't gonna say their names, but yeah, like so definitely if Kendrick don't drop this year, and we go a 5th year since Damn dropped, and we go into 2022, no goddamn Kendrick album. This is if Drake don't drop something, because I'm anticipating he drops Certified Lover Boy or whatever. But if he doesn't for some reason, or it flops and his ass it's views part 2, or he come out and be like, hey bro, it's just a playlist, man. It's more life. He do that shit, and he drop another mixtape on y'all niggas. Hey, Cole got this shit. Cole got this shit in the bag. If niggas want the other two want to bullshit. I'm anticipating though that they won't do that they will come out, they will drop this shit, and they'll make this argument, this discussion, I'll say, pretty compelling. For everybody to be like, hey, nah, what about this? What about this? Everybody bringing it up, and it becomes who the best MC? Kendrick Jigga.
Well, that to me, that'd be the only argument. Because I think on the artistic side, I just feel like Kendrick and Drake is way better than Cole, just artistically.
Yeah.
But on the MC side, yeah, definitely. If they care about that, then that's the other thing. I think they got to care about it enough to.
I think Kendrick definitely cares about it.
I think Kendrick cares about competing. Yeah, you big on that. You really big on that. But I think Kendrick cares about competing because of him, but the culture he's from.
Yeah.
I just don't think everybody cares about that no more like they used to.
Everybody, you mean Drake? Yeah, I know. He don't.
Yeah, he probably don't.
He don't. He definitely don't.
But then again, I don't know because he been on songs. He been on songs with people, and I feel like he's shown that. I think he do it at his own pace though.
I think
because when I hear the song with him and Cole, Jodeci back.
Mm-hmm.
That's somebody's caring. Like how you rapping like that. That's somebody caring. I don't know who rapped first. I don't know if Cole spent it first. I don't know how that went. But I think you can hear it when you on a certain song with certain people. Mm-hmm. Like me and you always talk about ASAP Rocky song. Mm-hmm. And we don't know why Kendrick and Drake
why was they snapping?
Go that hard on a club song.
Yeah.
That's competition. That's niggas caring about what the fuck is going on. So I can never say he don't care. Yeah. I just think that sometimes you in a space where you're not that's not your main focus at the point.
Yeah.
Because you're an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Only MCs care about that.
Yeah.
I mean, not dissing this person at all.
Yeah.
Pusha T cares about that.
Yeah,
he's not an artist. He's a rapper.
Yeah.
Rappers care about that shit.
Yeah.
Artists, at some point, you got to perfect your artistry.
Mm-hmm.
And that also means sometimes not always being competitive bar for bar.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do that, you go on URL get a battle. Go see Smack. You know what I'm saying? But this was good. I like talking music sometimes. It's a good take. This is a good music podcast. I was gonna do 30 minutes, but we did an hour damn near. So,
sir,
did a good job, man. Tell me where they can find music at.
Hey man, everywhere you can find me on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, and on Amazon Music, all that, SoundCloud, everything, man.
All right, man. Morning Master Podcast, we out. Just want to say this episode is sponsored by Quintessential Design. You probably can't see the card from where you're at, but I'm going to read it to you. 2745 Tobacco Road. Custom kitchens, bathrooms, and more. Auto remodeling. You can call 706-469-9565. Once again, that's 706-469-9565. Ask Peter Quinn. Tell them Maine sent you. Get 10% off on your installments. Hundreds to choose from. They got granite, quartz, laminate, custom cabinets, and more. All right? Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30 p.m. That's a good one. See how I plugged that in real good? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I just do what I do, man. I don't know.